Welcome to What's New, your channel for everyday solutions.
Be sure to subscribe, share and like our videos. This is What's New.
Headphones won't solve the problem of a chatty colleague. Be more millennial. By Rob Walker. I share an office with another woman, whom I can't stand. She comes in late and complains about how tired she is, overshares her personal relationship issues and tells sexual jokes that make me uncomfortable. Worst of all, she gossips about other people in the office, which I find terribly unprofessional. Some of these issues extend to a chatty culture among others who work on this floor. Because this is my first full-time job out of college, I don't know if this is something to bring to the higher-ups. It seems like a personality clash I should deal with myself. I don't want to create tension, given our tiny shared office and the close-knit atmosphere of the floor. I wear headphones to signal my lack of interest in conversation, but that seems like a band-aid solution. So I'm wondering if there is a way to confront my office mate and others without seeming rude. Saying I don't care about your weekend fling doesn't seem very nice, especially since she and others on the floor genuinely think we're friends. But this is negatively affecting my happiness at work. Anonymous. A first experience with full-time office culture is often bewildering, and learning to navigate personalities and the established work culture is a big reason. That may be particularly true today. Many observers see a generation gap of sorts between millennial workers and their older bosses, a phenomenon this column has addressed in the past. For some perspective, I checked in with Chatty, a former editor-in-chief of 17 whose recent book, The Big Life, is both for and about young women starting careers today. Full disclosure, Ms. Chatty and I were colleagues long ago at the American Lawyer. Your underlying instinct to keep a certain distance from your annoying office mate certainly makes sense. Yes, 100% you have to avoid the dark clouds in the office, Ms. Chatty says. You don't want to be seen by either managers or colleagues as in league with the office gossip or resident complainer. And as this column has noted, you don't need to like all your colleagues to coexist with them. But, Ms. Chatty confirms, zoning out with headphones may be a short-sighted solution. It could send a leave me alone message not just to your office mate, but to everyone, bosses included. So consider a couple of alternative strategies. Respond to unwelcome chit-chat gambits with a little bit of redirection, as she puts it. Maybe say, that reminds me of this deadline I have Friday, and I'd love your input, or some such. If that sounds hard, Ms. Chatty's broader advice may help. Pay attention to how other colleagues, particularly those you admire, deal with this person. I learned so much just by watching women I admire and respect handle a meeting, or deliver bad news, or deliver great news, Ms. Chatty says. Find the people you want to model your behavior after. That process should also help you figure out how to fit in, and learn what Ms. Chatty calls the secret handshakes in any given office. As for bringing all this up with the boss, there's a fine line between needing to be heard and coming across as a complainer yourself, and this doesn't sound serious enough to force an escalation. But if you can frame the matter in terms of distractions that have an effect on your actual performance, Ms. Chatty says, it may be worth doing so in, say, a formal review situation. Or put a more positive spin on the situation by expressing interest in working more directly with some other colleague, or on some other project that you're really excited about. Not enough to do. I have really enjoyed my experiences as a second-year student intern at an engineering company. Much of the work that I and other interns do is very individual. We could go an entire day without talking to another person. And normally, I have plenty to do. But here's the problem, my boss routinely takes time off, and sometimes I am finished with my projects and there's no one to ask for more work. So I just resort to reading the Times. He never gives us a heads up when he is going to be away. What should I do when I have no work? Tommy, Pittsburgh. Thanks for spending some of your downtime with the Times. But as you've guessed, this is not a great strategy in the long run. Certainly after finding yourself at sea that first time, you could simply ask your boss what to do if it happens again. Or approach other managers or colleagues and volunteer your energy. And there's another strategy to consider. In her book, and in life, Ms. Shokit is a big advocate of the side hustle. That is, involve yourself in some extracurricular passion project either within the company, or outside it. What skills do you want to pursue? What would engage you? What would you want to be in charge of? There are side hustles for all those things, she says. I love the side hustle. It allows you to do something that your job does not allow you to do. If you don't have an immediate dream project, ask around. Lots of people need help with their ideas. Your question indicates an ambition to do more, which Ms. Shokit sees as emblematic of millennial workplace habits, an eagerness to learn exciting new things in anticipation of an unpredictable career path, perhaps, that is often mistaken for mere impatience. We should all, she suggests, be more millennial.
Welcome to What's New, your channel for everyday solutions.
Be sure to subscribe, share and like our videos. This is What's New.